Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Team How to Go XO, and today we are doing my first place side deck remote duel deck profile. I played Ryzeal Mitsurugi and went 8-0. I think the tournament was about 8 or 9 hours long, 8 rounds. I played against, for my matchups, White Forest, 4 Ryzeal Mitsurugis, a Blue Eyes, a Regenesis, and a live twin Fiendsmith. Overall, I think the deck performed pretty well. I play a 45 card version, which is obviously not ideal because you'll see I run a couple bricks in here, but it worked out for me, and I think this is my ideal build for the way I want to play it. So we'll start with the main deck. We play, for the Mitsurugi engine, triple Habikiri. Self-explanatory, best card in the deck. This gets you everything you want, 1-card combo, once per duel. We play 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, 1 Aramasa. These guys are all 1-ofs. Yep. And then 1 Murakumo. 3 Mitsurugi Prayers. And then I actually decided to go with the pre-prep route, 3 pre-prep and 1 Mitsurugi Mirror. I think this card is good, and there's a line you'll see that lets you 1 card pre-prep into full Ryzeal Mitsurugi combo, and you don't have to use the Murakumo for the rank 8. You can actually get 2 Habikiris and keep this for if they decide to nib. Then we play 1 Mitsurugi Ritual, and we play the Night Sword Serpent because I prefer Ouroboros as a going first option rather than the Dugares, so you want the extra rank 4. And then for the Ryzeal engine, we play double sword, double ice, double X'd, 1 node, 1 cross, and we play the Star Ryzeal. I like it because if you go 7 Tachyon, Bonfire, Prosby, Search, or sorry, not Prosby, but if you go Searcher for your Light Pyro, you go for X'd, and then if you get drolled there, normal summon X, get Star, and you're making a Detonator plus Cross through Droll, which is pretty good. And then the Bonfire as well. Then we play 1 7 Tachyon, because we, like I said before, we do play the rank 8, which I'll show later. Yep. And triple Imperm, double Nib, triple Droll, 3 Fulos, triple Ash, 1 call by, 1 cross out, talents, Prosby. This is just the non-engine count. I think the ratios worked out pretty well. Nib, I only put in 2 because at least one for cross out in my opinion, if you need to go Ryzeal combo. But it's also pretty good going against most decks, because if people aren't expecting it, if you're just showing them the Ryzeal engine, because you don't typically play in Ryzeal alone. Because there was multiple times today, or I guess yesterday, that I would show them one engine and they'd be like, okay, he's on Ryzeal Pure or Mitsu Pure, and then I just flip the other engine. That's kind of the point of this deck. And then for the extra deck, we play 1 Masquerade and 1 Archfiend Seraph for the 7 Tachyon targets, this one for Lancia, obviously, and this one for any of your Ryzeal names. And then we play the Drag Luxion, and we actually play the Hope Harbinger. This is standard for the 7 tack, and then this is really good into, for example, the Mirror if they go Mitsurugi Ritual, because it not only negates it, but also sucks it up, so they can't go, like, if they have Kusanagi later, they can't add back the Ritual. Unless they get rid of this, and it's, again, very hard to get rid of. Then for the Ryzeal names, we play double Duo Drive and 1 Detonator. Standard stuff. Could cut Duo down to 1, but I think it's alright. Then for the King of the Fairlamps, obviously, Bridge from Ryzeal. Then for the Sens off of X, we have Clips Winds, Meteorologic Aggregator. I cut this one down so I have more versatility toolbox in the in the extra deck. Dugares, Ouroboros, Exciton, Tornado, Castel. Different types of removal and going first options, in this case going second option, and then alternatives for toolbox. And then for the side deck is where it gets a little bit interesting. So we play triple Lancia, double Judgment, one Strike. I'm not going to lie, I could not find a third Judgment for my life, so I decided I'm going to play one Strike, and actually came in clutch because I was playing against the Regenesis player, and they tried to go Archfiend, and I saw him striked it. It was pretty nice. One Mitsu Great Purification, double Bell, double Lightning Storm, one Harpies, and then we actually play double Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. I think this card is very underrated in this meta, especially if you're going against the mirror. Going second, you just throw this in. As soon as they get one name on board, maybe two, you throw it down, and depending on how good you're feeling, you can either call Duo Drive or Detonator, revealing your own. And they are shitting bricks at that point because they have to banish all copies, and it does not banish your own. Someone tried to call a judge on me because they thought it banished my own as well, but they just misread Reaper. And then we play Wosu. Again, very controversial for this. But it doesn't lock you into reptiles until... for the rest of the turn, it locks you into reptiles. So if you go Ryzeal combo, try and break boards, for example, with X or whatever, you go into Mitsu, and there's something that's like unbeatable. You just in-engine search a Kaiju, and usually ends up winning the game if it's like your last action. It's pretty big body at 2k as well. So yeah, that's my deck. I think the tournament went very, very well. I honestly started the tournament because my friend told me that when I got 9th in the previous one that it wasn't a top, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try and get top 8 because I want the Dragon Ruler mat. And I ended up winning the whole thing, which is... it was a very good experience. Overall, I think that if I had to change anything, it would probably be some of the side deck choices. I make them a little bit more versatile, for example, with some mirror matches and things like that. I'm not disappointed with how any of the cards performed. I summoned everything at least once. Even, yes, I summoned Wosu at least once. There was nothing that I did not see or regretted seeing. For quick shoutouts, I'd like to shout out my locals in Team Game Nation, Team How to Go XO. Of course, the boys back home. I'd like to shout out my girlfriend for putting up with my shit always, and my mom and my dad for supporting through this dumbass Yu-Gi-Oh experience. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.